Hey, what's poppin', boys, girls, and everybody in between and otherwise. My name's Adrian. Welcome back to Life Hates Adrian. Now today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, in the sense that we're going to be doing something a little bit spooky and scary. And personally, when I was researching this stuff, I had to stop videos and articles several times because I got scared, because I'm a baby. Today we're actually going to be doing conspiracy theories. Now conspiracy theories are incredibly scary because sometimes they're actually true, which is wild, but some of these involve death and all that, so if you're sensitive to that, probably shouldn't watch. And this means no disrespect to any of the families of the victims of some of the things that happened here. It's just all fun and not games, just all fun. Anyways, turn on the spooky music and here we go. Now, the first conspiracy theory we're going to start with is the Bermuda Triangle. And if you don't know what that is, it's like a triangle that basically connects Florida to Puerto Rico to Bermuda. Now, in that triangle, there have been a total of 75 disappearances of planes and over hundreds of disappearances of ships. That's wild. How do you lose a big ship? How do you lose a big plane? And one of the most notorious stories is Flight 19. Now, Flight 19 was a group of 5 fighter jets, and they were flying through the triangle in 1945. All of a sudden, all 5 of the US torpedo bombers went silent. They couldn't be found, their radios couldn't be reached, and they were just nowhere to be found. Well, they sent out a recovery plane to go get them. However, it got lost too, in the triangle. Another big thing is the USS Cyclops. Now, the USS Cyclops was a huge Navy ship. Massive, and it went missing in 1918 in the triangle. Over 309 people on board mysteriously disappeared, and we all think they died. It's the largest non-combat loss of life in the Navy history for the US. Now, these things don't just date back 20, 30, 50, 100 years. It's even recent. In 2015, a cargo ship called El Faro went disappearing with 33 members on board. Common occurrences in the triangle are not just disappearances. People have survived flying through the triangle, have experienced compass issues, radioactivity issues, bolts of light, incredibly weird weather, and if you're a ship, well, they have incredible amounts of waves and strong currents. Now, there are some theories as to why the triangle's like this, some of them being there's just naturally bad weather there, or there's an electromagnetic mishap that's causing all the compass issues. Could be that the Gulf Stream is pushing the planes around in weird ways and causing some weird weather, or there's even paranormal or extraterrestrial activity. Now, I don't know which ones you want to believe, but be my guest. Now, keep in mind that a bunch of people have flown through the triangle and haven't had any issues, me being one of them, but it's still kind of freaky. Over 75 planes and hundreds of ships? How do you lose a ship? How do you lose a ship with 309 people on it? Maybe it is paranormal. The next theory is about Avril Lavigne's death. Avril Lavigne is a Canadian pop singer, and she became popular in around 2002. It is said that she had issues with her fame, and so she used a body double named Melissa to go on photo shoots and red carpets for her. Around 2005 is when Avril Lavigne allegedly died, and Melissa took her place permanently. People claim this because Avril had a change in appearances from 2005 to more recently, such as going from grungy trousers and graphic tees to wearing dresses, skirts, and more clean-cut, neutral makeup. People even claim that they see facial feature changes. There's even a report that on her arm she had the name Melissa during a photo shoot. Now, she isn't the first celebrity that has allegedly died. Paul McCartney experienced that. Beyonce has also been accused of being a part of the Illuminati. I don't know. And Taylor Swift is allegedly an Illuminati clone of a church cult leader's daughter by the name of Zena LeVay, I think. And she's actually the daughter of the founder of the Church of Satan. Now, they look really alike. Here's a pretty scary comparison. Now, I don't know if you want to believe that Avril Lavigne died, but you can't doubt that she has changed. Now, this last theory is one that shook me up a bit. All credits go to a Shane Dawson video. That's where I found all of the information from, and a little bit of Twitter lurking. But no, this one's really creepy. When I was watching the video and when I was reading through it, I had to pause it a couple times. It's that creepy. And this means no disrespect to the families of any of the victims or anything like that. Just, again, this one is Malaysian Airline Flight 370. Now, in March of 2018, so fairly recent, a man named Ty got a voicemail, and he posted it to Twitter. In that voicemail, it was a robotic woman voice repeating a bunch of random words to him. Now, the series of words was actually NATO alphabet language, which is typically used in military services. The words in the I just saw a crow fly across my window. Oh no. The words in the NATO alphabet spelt out danger, SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious. They are not human. Then it said the numbers 0429 339-64230. SOS, danger, SOS. He put the numbers into a longitude and latitude map thing, and he got the location very close to Malaysia and also close to the last place the Flight 370 had a radio connection to the tower. He got random Twitter DMs, and one of them was decoded from Indonesian, and it basically said to end the post that he posted about the voicemail. He even got messages in Morse code. People decoded the Morse code, and they think it said, "They are taking over." 41818, which, if you're American, is April 18th, 2018. Because Americans read dates really weird. Seriously, guys, month, day, year, what, why? Ty said that before he posted the voicemail, before he even received it, 3 days before, there was a guy taking pictures of his house at 3 a.m. while he was sitting in his car watching the guy. Now let's get back to the Malaysian flight. That flight was a Boeing 777. Okay, so hold on, I had to pause for a second because I was just sitting here filming normally, and it's a creepy video, right? So I'm a little scared. And I look up, and there's some guy, my neighbor, watching me through his window, because I film in front of a window, because I need light. So that door's staying open just in case I need to run. I had to get up and go downstairs to my mom. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. Now the flight that they were on was a Boeing 777, and that plane is allegedly one of the safest planes to fly, but it disappeared with 239 passengers on it. When I say disappeared, I mean it disappeared. It was just flying normally, connecting to the tower, contacting them, and all of a sudden, lost contact. Nobody on that plane contacted a family member after that. They haven't found any parts of the plane in the ocean or on the land surrounding where it was supposedly crashed. Someone suggested that the Twitter voicemail was actually the black box recording from the last moments on the airline. Now, if you don't know what a black box is, it's the box in an airplane that actually records all of the interactions in the cockpit. It records the voices, it also records the radio connection between the tower and the pilots, and it's supposed to endure some really incredible conditions so that if a plane does crash, they can find it in the ocean for many days, and it pings, it makes a ping so that people can find it. However, it hasn't been found. But people think that the voicemail is actually the last moments from the black box recording. Now, people think it was the last moments on the airline because it was an SOS and it was a danger. So maybe the pilot was sending out an SOS right before they crashed. But it also said something about they're not human, evacuate, danger. So people think that maybe they encountered something or someone not human on that plane. Now what's even creepier is that the last recording of the pilot and the ground control crew is incredibly unusual. They were having standard conversation, normal, stating where they are, what they're doing, if they're descending, if they're going up, if anything's wrong in the plane. And then when they signed off, the pilot said, "Good night, Malaysian 370. He said good night, like he knew that they weren't coming back. Now, they haven't found anything from that plane since, and that happened in 2014. Do you think this is all a creepy coincidence, or did they actually encounter something inhuman on that plane? Leave in the comments your theories. And also, let me know if you think that they're taking over April 18th, 2018. That's in, what day is it? It's in 3 days. Why are birds flying across my window? If you guys like that and you want more creepy videos with my whisper voice, let me know in the comments, give this video a like, whatever. But yeah, anyways, if you still want my shirts, I still have some of them. You can either DM me on Instagram or email me, and I'll leave my email and the Instagram in the description box below. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Maybe. Who knows?